A hard-hitting detective who fearlessly dives into his work, Seo Do-won is relentless when it comes to bringing criminals to justice. Willing to take on any case, no matter how hard, Do-won has made a name for himself as a man who gets the job done. But when the woman he loves becomes the latest victim of a serial killer, his world completely changes. Literally. Mysteriously able to move between parallel universes, Do-won now lives in both worlds as a man who must pay for the sins of his father in one, and as a man forced to live a precarious life because of those sins in the other. As if the duality of his life wasn't hard enough to deal with, he soon learns that his deceased love may be gone in one world, but she's very much alive in the other. Vowing to track down her killer in one universe, while simultaneously trying to protect her in the other, Do-won is quick to acknowledge this is not something he can do alone. Seeking the help of his colleagues in both universes, Do-won asks Han Seo-kyung, an honest, yet reserved prosecutor with a big heart in one world, and a cold and emotionless detective in the other, to help him out. Together with Lee Young-min, a tenacious member of the Scientific Investigation Unit, they'll do whatever it takes to track down the killer in one world and protect his love in the other. But will their efforts in either universe really be enough?
On the outside, Baek Hee-sung looks like the ideal husband. A hard-working craftsman, his metalworking studio has met with its fair share of success. Able to provide a good life for his wife and daughter, he's an exemplary example of what a husband should be. But his accolades don't stop there. As comfortable working around the house as he is working in his studio, Hee-sung can as easily fill the roles of father and husband as he can business owner and craftsman. But this perfect exterior hides some very dark secrets. Secrets he would rather his detective wife, Cha Ji-won, never learns. Unfortunately, secrets have a way of coming out, and as a hard-hitting homicide detective, it's Cha Ji-won's job to uncover as many secrets as she can, in her never-ending quest for the truth. With an insatiable curiosity and an unwavering determination to solve even the hardest cases, Ji-won lives for her work. Thriving on the excitement of unraveling mysteries and the high that comes from bringing criminals to justice, Ji-won is always searching for the next clue. But when Ji-won takes on a particularly cruel case, she starts down a dark path that could crumble the very foundations of her happy life. Determined to bring this evil psychopath to justice, she dives ever deeper into this case, only to find that the criminal she's been chasing may have been standing next to her all along.
Seo Hyun-ju is a competent career woman who leads a webtoon planning team. Despite her successful career, she's given up on love and marriage after repeated heartbreaks. Just when she's done looking for the right person, two men suddenly walk into her life. Wang Ji-woo is the CEO of a pharmaceutical company, was known for his brilliant mind that propelled him to succeed at an early age. His handsome looks won over many women's hearts, but he only shows interest in Hyun-ju. Park Do-jum is a webtoon artist who's been friends with Hyun-ju ever since they were young. Who will be the one to win her over?
Psycho But It's Okay is a fantasy romance drama about a community health worker at a psychiatric ward who lives on 1.8 million won, approximately $1,520 a month, and a storybook writer suffering from an antisocial personality disorder. A man who denies love and a woman who doesn't know love defy fate and fall in love, finding their souls and identities in the process. Moon Kang-tae, a community health worker at a psychiatric ward. Moon Kang-tae is a man who was blessed with everything, including a great body, smarts, ability to sympathize with others, patience, ability to react quickly, stamina, and more. He has a brother who shows symptoms of autism and is 8 years older than him.
Seo Young is the efficient and hard-nosed elite civil servant who can multitask with ease and is dubbed the #1 handsome man on the district people's committee. However, he is a cold, rigid, and independent person who is deemed prickly and unapproachable at the best of times. Seo Young is guided by his moral convictions, which he staunchly adheres to, opting to do everything by the book. His lack of flexibility and his penchant for criticizing all those who enter his domain not only serve to earn him the nickname Great Lucifer, but more enemies than friends. place at an apartment complex which is about to go under reconstruction. Lee Gubok is a real estate agent that works with apartments there. She has a meddlesome type of personality. In Kiel Ho is a veteran detective. Did we love? We'll tell the story of No Young, a movie producer and single mom who has been living on her own for 14 years. Despite having already given up on romance, she suddenly finds herself embarking on an unexpected second chapter of her story when four men walk into her life at the same time. First up is Sun Ho Jun, who will be starring in the drama as No Young's ex-boyfriend Oh Dio. A best-selling novelist who is described as a charming bad boy, Oh Dio is irresistibly tempting to women, even when they know they should stay away. Song Jong Ho wears $1 million smile as A-list actor Richin, who is described as pitiful even though he's great on paper. Despite being seemingly perfect on every way, Richin has a surprisingly different kind of appeal hiding behind his movie star persona. Next, Sung looks cheerful and confident as Oh Yeon-woo, a physical education teacher who makes women's hearts flutter in spite of his young age. His endearingly pure-hearted desire to win No Young's affection is certain to win viewers over. Last but not least, Kim Min-jun exudes a tough, manly aura as the scary but sexy Woo Pa-do, a former gangster who has turned over a new leaf and is now a CEO. The flower in his hand hints at the warm heart hiding behind his intimidating exterior. Finally, former sister remembered as a peeks out from behind Sun Ho Jun's A-list actress Ju In, will add another layer of intrigue to this complicated four-against-one romance. Choi Dai-hye runs into a group of female high school students, including Young Se-yeol. The girls look like troublemakers. Young Se-yeol asks Choi Dai-hye to do an errand for them, which is to buy cigarettes from a convenience store. Choi Dai-hye buys the cigarettes for them and Young Se-yeol gets his cell phone number, but he never gets a call from her. 4 years later, Choi Dai-hye is now 33 years old. He runs a small convenience store after he quit his job at a large company. He is looking for a part-time worker to work the night shift at his convenience store. Young Se-yeol comes to his store and she soon starts to work there. She is not a troublemaker anymore. Young Se-yeol is now a university student and guided by her strong morals. A drama about the race between people who want to get closer to the truth and those who want to cover it up. Kang-do Chang, Sun Ha-jun, has worked as a detective for the past 18 years. He was born and raised in Incheon. He investigates cases using his experience and personal connections, foregoing scientific technique or reasoning power. Oh Ji-hyun, Jang Soo-jo, is an elite detective. He has 9 years of experience. Unlike Kang-do Chang, he investigates cases using evidence and insight into the criminal's psyche. Due to trauma from his childhood, he does not share his feelings. He is wealthy thanks to his late uncle, who left him with a large inheritance. Jin Seo-kyung, the Elijah, works as a newspaper reporter. She is a 5-year veteran and passionate about her work.